To create our document for our layer style investigation, we want to make sure that we have our original name typed out as a single layer. So as you can see, I have my name layer, I have my title layer, as well as my background layer. Make sure that your font that you chose for your name is a big, thick font, so that way it's easier to see the layer styles that you apply. Now, to make the additional copies, since we're going to make a column of 5 of our name, we're going to make sure that we're selected on our Move tool. The easiest way to create a copy is to hover over my layer, hold Option on my keyboard. I'm going to click and I'm going to drag my name down. I'm going to release. And as you can see, I have now created a copy of that layer. I'm going to do this 2 more times. Once I've created that, I'm going to decide how far I want my name to be on the left. So I'm going to drag it over a little bit and how far I would like it up. I'm going to save some space right here because I'm going to add a title. And I'm going to choose to pull my last one down. I'm going to utilize all the space that I have available on my document. The next step that we did was we wanted to make sure that we aligned all of our names to the left as well as centered them vertically. Quickest way to do that is for me to come with my Move tool. I'm going to click and I'm going to hold down on my mouse and I'm going to drag over all of my names. As you can see in my layers panel, I've now selected all of my name layers. It's accidentally selected my actual title, so to get rid of that, I'm just going to hold Command and I'm going to click on that layer. We can see it's now darker gray, so it's no longer selected with my name layers. From here, I'm going to come up to my options bar and I'm going to choose to align them to the left. So that's going to take all my names, pop them to the left to where the first one or the furthest one to the left is aligned. The next deal is I want to make sure that they're spaced equally by their center. So I'm going to come to this Distribute Vertical Centers. By clicking that, it's going to pop them all to an equal space apart. Now the last step to creating my document is I'm going to hold Option again. Now I have all of my layers selected here. So when I hold Option to create a copy, it's going to create a copy of all of those layers. I'm going to hold Option. I'm going to click and I'm going to hold down. Then I'm going to hold Shift. And I'm going to drag these over. And it's going to drag them as a straight line to keep them all aligned perfectly. From here, I'm going to save my document just because I've done quite a bit of work and I want to make sure that I save the progress that I've done.